I'm going to burn him.
Yes!
No.
Terkini with Nandini.
So I know I kind of like said the other day that it's bulan Ramadan and I won't be angry, and this is the time when I'll be less bitchy. But I got like a blast from the past from someone who is really who was like such a pain in my rear end for the longest time. And this person is I'm not going to say where and how I met this person because I think that's not okay. But this person wasn't great, and most importantly, this person was probably one of the most self-absorbed, rude, arrogant person I've ever met in my life, right? So this is the kind of person that no matter 10 people could tell the 10 or 20 or 50 people could tell this person that, hey, I think you're wrong. I think this is it, or I think, you need to calm the tilapia down, you just need to chill. But this person would still be like, no, I'm right. No, I'm right. So I know better.
Wow. It's super arrogant and they cannot admit to their mistakes or what?
And okay, so I'm okay if you're that whole Malay thing, I don't know if you guys have heard it lah. So my friends always used to say kalau dah bodoh tak boleh sombong. Kalau dah hodoh tak boleh. You cannot pick tau. You cannot be bodoh lepas tu sombong. You cannot be hodoh lepas tu sombong or kurang hajar. You need to be one, okay?
Nandini, when you say this person is super arrogant, doesn't take how do you say it? If you confront this person saying that he or she is wrong, what does this person say? Because obviously if you show this person the facts, 2 + 2 is 4, but then this person would be like, no, 2 + 2 is 5.
Okay, so I've had the exact same situation. I think once it was the spelling of a word, right? So it's not a, I'm not going to even say the word because it's not a public platform, but a few of my friends who were like, no, honey, listen, this is the correct spelling. And this person refused, and literally we showed this person a bunch of all the pronunciation on YouTube and stuff. This is fucking, it makes me so mad every day. And this person still refused to accept it, right? So the arrogance and the self importance that narcissism is so real. And for me, how I dealt with it is just that I kind of removed myself from the situation and that person's life completely, because that's what I do when someone's toxic. I walk away because I have better things to do. Bye-bye. But I just wanted to pick your brain. How do you guys deal with shitty, arrogant people?
Okay, if that person is a friend, I'll do the same. I'll just walk away. But if this person works with me, then it's going to be a big problem because I know a lot of projects, a lot of assignments, whatever that's given cannot be done if you have someone like this. So it's either I find a new job or I will gang up with other employees to get this person out of my office space.
Oh, but that's at work. What if it's a personal level?
If it's a friend?
Yeah.
If it's a friend, I'll just unfriend that person. I wouldn't want to waste time. But unfortunately, my sister is exactly like this person you're talking about.
Really?
So I'm stuck with her for life. And there's a lot of times it happened like that.
That means it's a blood-related thing. That means you're also quite stubborn lah.
You cannot blame on genetics on how arrogant that person is.
It's like, you're Hatim. Come on.
Okay, Ryan, what are your thoughts on this, huh?
No, I can definitely relate with Nandini because I've got a friend who's living in Europe. And I've known him for years. We grew up in high school together. But he's one of those conspiracy theorist kind of guys. So he'll believe everything especially with COVID-19. He believes COVID-19 was actually a failed military experiment, and that's why it's affecting the world. He will believe all this stuff, and he still goes out and socializes because he doesn't believe all the hype, because he's also one of those guys where it doesn't believe the media. The media is only trying to make you panic, so I don't listen to all the news and the stories. Then, how are you educating yourself? How are you are not only an endanger to yourself, but you also endanger to other people as well.
Yeah. Why are you holding a lighter? Are you trying to burn something there?
I'm going to burn him.
Yes!
No.
I support.
I'm not going to burn him.
No, sorry. I support shitty people like this who think that a freaking pandemic is a failed military experiment. What? Is this person American?
Okay, so he's half.
He lives in Europe.
Is he Donald
half
Trump?
American?
Yeah,
no, he's not. He's half American, half German.
Yeah, there you go. He's
No, but it still doesn't make sense, man. His theory says that it's a failed experiment. So that means if this thing is a failed experiment, so the virus has already come out, but still he's not taking precautions protecting himself. What?
Yeah. So get this. So he sent me on my Facebook account, on my Facebook Messenger, this link explaining how the next level of war around the world is going to be it's going to be through technology and through viruses. And that's why China was developing something and it broke out of the lab. This is Resident Evil. You watched Resident Evil too much, my friend.
Yeah. You know, okay. I've got a friend just like RD, you know, and these people who are self-absorbed, won't take no for an answer. These types of human beings that roam around Earth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in their own world. That's why you must confront these people because they're living in their own bubble. So if you don't pop that bubble, they don't realize what they're doing is wrong.
But I feel like,
That's from my experience, at least.
Right. So you honestly think that there's like light at the end of the tunnel for these people?
I believe so because I just believe that they're stuck in their own little world that they can't accept the reality of the situation.
I want to put you in a room with a hardcore flat earther and let's just see what happens now, okay?
Well, then that's when you should confront them and you should just confront them with actual facts. Because facts will always be conspiracy theories.
I know, but you need to be a sensible human being who is open to the possibility that there is more to the world than what you believe and think, which is not always the case with people who are arrogant and self-involved. So I feel like there's a reason why, like, a bunch of Americans decided to protest against their quarantine over there because people believe in what they want to believe in. I genuinely think that when it comes to people like this, it's a very black and white thing. They will go to their like this. They will stay this way until the very end of their lives.
Yeah.
This person that I was talking about earlier, like this person has gone through it's been years. It's like been at least 6 years. And there is like zero change in that person. And this person has gone through ups and downs and he or she genuinely believes that they're always in the right and the world it's against them.
Yeah. I think people like this, they just have to go through something big to realize.
Was COVID-19 not big enough?
I mean, for them, because it hasn't affected them personally. So that's why.
Yes. It hasn't affected them personally. That's why.
Yes, and to a lot of these people, right? Like, even if it affects them personally, I think they'll just I don't know. Then they will find other people to blame. So it will always everything will be externalized and nothing will be internalized, right? So for me, I feel like if one of us, I feel like sensible people like us, if I get right, I would be like, oh man, I shouldn't have. Maybe it's because I went out to get groceries the other day. But I wouldn't sit around and be like, oh, it's because I went to this place and there were these people. I wouldn't externalize it. I would internalize it.
Yeah, they're the masters of the blame game. I think they are.
Yes.
Correct. They will always spin it around and say that, oh, it's the world's fault. It's this fault. It's God's fault. It's whatever.
So what do we deal with? How do we deal with people like this again?
Okay, so if it's at work, I think it's to me it's a bit more black and white. So if it's at work and this person is disrupting workflow and efficiency, I would say that go to your boss. I believe in honesty, super transparent communication. It always works. Go to your boss, or if you're the boss, you need to do the right thing. Get this person out of the situation. If they need to be given a warning letter, give them a warning letter. There's always that strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, strike 4, no, bye-bye, right?
Yeah.
So everyone is replaceable. No one is so amazing to the point that you're like, oh, if we fire this person, our company is going to fall apart. No, it doesn't work that way, right? So you think about the well-being of, say, 20 employees versus one person, no matter how great that one person may be. But I think it all comes down to someone's attitude and personality, right? So if that's at work, if it's for you, Hafiz, I don't know how to help you because it's your sister, but I believe that even with family members, I'm a firm believer that no relationship is nothing has to be a must. You can always take yourself out of situations. You can always be like, bye bitch, and step away.
Yeah.
You may not be, it could be your parents, and I believe that you should still apply the same thing. I don't believe in the whole it's my parents and the whole. There's no beating about that bush. If it's personal, I think just walk away. Walk away.
Because now I'm the master of talk to the hand because the face ain't looking.
That's a big hand.
Thanks.
Okay, with that, I think we can end today's topic.
Bye, girls.
Bye, girls.
Fly FM, today's hottest music.